All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Utopian Baseball Universe After Dark. Giving you the Utopian Baseball Universe report for Friday, September 10th. And once again, happy birthday to my daughter, who's 16 today. I just can't believe you're 16. We're going to get back to that here in a minute. We're going to get you the scores and highlights first, and then I want to talk about my daughter briefly tonight. So we're going to start, as we always do, in the East. So today we actually had a couple games commemorating Old World Series. The first one that we had, this was our early game on the network today, celebrating the 1915 World Series between the Phillies and Red Sox. Phillies won this game 5-4. Greg Luzinski was 3 for 5 tonight with a 3-run homer. David Ortiz hit a double and a 2-run homer for the Red Sox. Jim Constantine, the winner, he's 4-1. Bob Stanley takes the loss. He's 1-4. Tug McGraw with a 16th save for the Phillies. Blue Jays were winners tonight in Montreal, 4-1. Juan Guzman with a complete game 4 hitter. Jose Bautista had 2 hits, an RBI, and a run scored. Guzman improves to 15-6 for the Blue Jays. Dennis Martinez, the loser, he's 7-11. The Mets were winners tonight against the Yankees, 1-0. Jacob deGrom and Ron Darling combining on a 4-hit shutout. deGrom left the game after 5 1/3. The Mets don't think that there's anything to be worried about injury-wise. I just think it could have been a pitch count thing. There could have been a slight concern, but I'm hearing that deGrom is not going to miss a start. Ron Darling pitched very well to finish that game, went 3 2/3. The only run scored in this game on a passed ball in the 3rd inning by Yogi Berra, which allowed Jose Reyes to score. deGrom with the win, he's 9-12. Ron Guidry takes the loss, he's 5-13. Ron Darling earns his 2nd save of the year for the Mets. In our Friday night showcase game between the Nationals and Orioles, the Orioles were 6-1 winners tonight. Frank Robinson hit a grand slam in the 5th inning. Brooks Robinson with a double, triple, and RBI tonight. Mike Cuellar went the distance. He struck out 5. He improves to 16-9 for the Orioles. The losing pitcher was Max Scherzer. He's 7-13 for the Nationals. In the North tonight, the Tigers were 1-0 winners against the Pirates. Justin Verlander, brilliant night, complete game, 2-hit shutout, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk. Al Kaline with a 6th inning sac fly, providing the only game's run. Verlander's 12-11 for the Tigers. John Candelaria, the loser, he's 11-9. The White Sox beat the Cubs today, 5-4. Harold Baines, 4 hits, including his 13th homer. Frank Thomas homered for the White Sox, his 23rd. Anthony Rizzo homered for the Cubs, his 19th. Hack Wilson, 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Chris Sale, the winner, he's 10-11. Carlos Zambrano takes the loss for the Cubs. He's 8-14. Hoyt Wilhelm with his 9th save for the White Sox. Brewers came into Minneapolis tonight and beat the Twins 4-3. Gorman Thomas, 3 hits tonight, including his 22nd homer. Kirby Puckett had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Joe Mauer homered for the Twins, his 9th. Ben Sheets has pitched very well for the Brewers this year. 13-7 as he wins tonight, beating Bert Blyleven, who's 13-9. Josh Hader with his 19th save for the Brewers. And the Reds took care of business in Cleveland tonight, winning 5-1. Tom Browning goes 8 innings, improved to 15-9 on the year. Rob Dibble got the last 3 outs to earn his 20th save. Shane Bieber, the loser, he's 11-4. Eric Davis in this game, 2 for 5 with an RBI. 2 runs scored and a stolen base. The Reds now have a 5-game lead on the Indians with 14 left. They are our Xbox game tomorrow. That'll be in the late, early evening, probably 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Reds Indians. Bullet Joe Rogan versus Satchel Paige. You'll want to tune into that one. In our South Division tonight, the Marlins beat the Rays 3-2. Jose Fernandez earned his 10th win. Went 6 2/3, struck out 6. Hanley Ramirez had 2 hits and 2 runs scored. Homers in this game by Mule Suttles and Jose Molina. Molina's 9th of the year. In Arlington tonight, the Rangers beat the Astros 3-2. The Rangers making the most of their 4 hits as they took game 1 of the series. Mike Minor went 7, gave up 1 run, struck out 5. Joey Gallo hit his 5th homer for the Rangers. Minor improves to 11-9, and Dallas Keuchel takes the loss. He's 13-10. Mitch Williams with his 15th save for Texas. The Bulls, in what can only be described as their biggest game in the history of the Utopian baseball universe, went into Atlanta tonight and beat the Braves 6-3. They now have a 2-game lead on the Braves. Braves were playing for a share of first place tonight. Jim Bunning worked a scoreless 3 2/3 innings to earn his 2nd save. Matt Harvey, the winner for Durham, he's 13-9. Greg Maddux takes the loss. He's 7-7. Saul White of the Braves hit his 1st homer in the Utopian in a losing effort. It was the Cardinals all over the Royals tonight, 11-4. Cardinals put up 8 runs in the 8th inning. In that inning, Matt Carpenter had 2 doubles and 3 RBIs in that inning. So the Cardinals win 11-4. Big inning for the Cardinals and Matt Carpenter. Jason Mott earns his 8th win of the year out of the bullpen. He's 8-1. Greg Holland takes the loss. He's 2-5. And in the West tonight, the A's and Giants commemorated the 1905 World Series. All right, what am I doing here? All right, so I kind of screwed up that graphic. It should be on the bottom, but you get me. Giants, again, commemorating the 1905 World Series, beat the A's today 2-1. Madison Bumgarner, 8 1/3, struck out 9. Dave Stewart was very good as well. 8 innings, 1 earned. He walked 6, and that could have led to the loss, as both runs that were scored tonight were gentlemen that had walked in this game. Bumgarner is now 9-12 for the Giants. Dave Stewart is 9-9. Brian Wilson with his 19th save of the year. Homers in this game by Al Simmons, his 10th, and Willie Mays, his 20th. You just saw on Xbox a classic between the Dodgers and the Angels, 2-1 Dodgers. Don Drysdale in tonight's game, 7 innings, 5 strikeouts. Mookie Betts was a double short of the cycle. He homered, 16th of the year. Duke Snider homered for the Dodgers. Drysdale improves to 10-6 for the Dodgers. Frank Tanana, the loser, he's 9-10. Andy Cooper with his 1st save for the Dodgers in the universe, as the Dodgers now are tied with the A's in the West for 4th place. In Seattle tonight, the Mariners beat the Padres 4-1. King Felix, complete game 6 hitter, 6 strikeouts. Ken Griffey hit his 30th homer in the 1st inning. Richie Sexson homered for the Mariners, his 19th. Hernandez now 7-17. Dinelson Lamet, the loser, he's 10-15 for the Padres. And our final game of the night, the Diamondbacks beat the Rockies tonight 3-1. Zach Greinke, complete game 5 hitter, 4 strikeouts, 2 successful sack bunts in this game. I know he likes to swing the bat, but he helped his team tonight with those sack bunts. Luis Gonzalez had 3 hits for the Diamondbacks. Greinke's now 14-8 on the year. Aaron Cook, the loser, he's 5-5. So quick look at the standings before we head into tomorrow's Saturday action. And then we'll take a brief look at the matchups for tomorrow. All first-place teams winning tonight, all second-place teams losing. So the Blue Jays now have a 3-game lead on the Red Sox and Nationals. The Phillies and Orioles are 6 back. The Mets are 7 back in the East. So the Mets with that win tonight, just 4 games behind the Nationals and Red Sox with 14 games left. Durham's lead over Atlanta is 2. Tampa Bay is 4 games out. And the Rays are 7 back in the South. In the North, the Reds have a 5-game lead on the Indians. The Pirates are 10 back. Still in it with a long shot, if you will. The Tigers 15 out, White Sox 16 out, Both teams looking to get that second wild card in the North. And the Giants have the biggest lead in the universe right now. 6 games over the Padres, 7 over the Angels, and the A's and Dodgers are right there, 9 games back. So only 2 games out in the wild card. So everything pretty much in play for those teams. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, on NBC, we've got the Marlins at Rays at 3 o'clock. That's going to be Josh Beckett versus Chris Archer, Vince Scully, and Joe Garagiola on the call. TBS Saturday night main event, Yankees and Mets, commemorating 20th anniversary of 9/11. It's going to be Red Ruffin versus Doc Gooden in that game. And our Xbox game, as I mentioned earlier, we got the Indians Indians hosting the Reds. Bullet Joe Rogan versus Satchel Paige. It's going to be a fun Saturday. Hope you can join me for that Xbox game. Now, let's see if I can get through this. I think I can. I've been actually rehearsing this, actually. I just want to say real quick to end the show how much it means to me, the support that you guys gave me today as I celebrated my daughter's birthday with a couple of posts, one within the group and one on my personal page. My daughter turned 16 today. Without getting into all the details, I haven't seen her in 5 years. I pretty much had her every Friday through Sunday from the time she was age 2 to age 11. I taught her how to read. I potty trained her. I took her to her first Brewers game. I took her to her first Billy Joel concert. We saw a Mets game together. She was my life. And I battle with depression and severe anxiety disorder my whole life. And because of that, I haven't been able to see her in 5 years, and it's very, very hard on me. So the support you guys gave me today, reaching out to me personally through those posts, through phone calls, messages, means the world to me. And I can assure you, there will be a day where my daughter is sitting in the seat hosting this show, updating you on the universe. She'll be a guest on the cafe at some point. She's 16. So I would say in the next couple of years, when it's her decision, she's going to be a part of the universe, and I very much look forward to that. I know it's a private group, but if anyone, we don't have any like mutual friends anywhere, but if anyone can relay this message to her, tell her Daddy loves her so much. I'm sure she's doing great things. I know she's taller than her mom. I think you'd be really proud of what I'm doing here, Gracie. And Mets are still in it. Brewers not so much, but very much looking forward to the day where you and I can see a game again. Listen to some Weezer. We have about 6 Weezer albums to catch up on. So I love you. Happy birthday, 16. It's just amazing to me. And can't wait to see you again. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, 20th anniversary of 9/11. We have the Yankees and Mets on TBS, Marlins and Rays on NBC. Xbox coming your way about 5 o'clock tomorrow. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.